Welcome back, Griffin fans. I'm your host, Andruw Hamilton, and this is episode number 6 of the Sportscast, as we got a few things to look at this past week in sports ball, as some sports are coming to an end and some are starting to come up again. Kicking off with men's basketball, I have gotten the opportunity to head down to Kansas City and report their game versus Arkansas Fort Smith last Friday for the first round of the MIAA tournament. Here's a quick recap. The Missouri Western Griffins defeated Arkansas Fort Smith with a score of 73-72 on March 6th at the Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City. The Griffins got up to a quick start as they were up 14-4 10 minutes into the game, but Arkansas Fort Smith showed resilience as they cut the lead down to 30-26 with about 4 minutes remaining in the first half, as they went down 35-31 at the half. The beginning of the second half was very similar on how the first half started, as the Griffins got off to a 9-0 run 3 minutes into the second half, as they made the score 44-31, but Arkansas Fort Smith slowly chipped away the lead as they cut it to 48-45 with about 11:39 remaining in the game. Arkansas Fort Smith took the lead 72-71 with 5.9 seconds remaining in the game. But the Griffins responded right back as William Kibris scored the game-winning layup as they won with a score of 73-72 to go to the second round of the MIAA tournament. Coach McCown talks about what tributes for the Griffins on winning games in the last second.
We've got some older guys that have been through a lot, guys that have played a ton of college basketball, and I trust our guys. We've had a bunch of games from this first game of the season till today that we've had that situation, and when you play in the MIAA, every night's going to be a grind, so there's going to be a ton of these type of games. And I think it's just trusting our team, knowing that it's not going to be the same guys. Some nights it's no. Some nights Ty's been on a tear, and tonight he just couldn't find it. Now we expect Ty to have a game next game, but it's just a different guy, different nights. We understand that guys are going to make plays down the stretch to win games.
In spite of the win, they went on to lose to Washburn in the next round, which means the Griffins will have to wait till Sunday for their fate in the NCAA Division II tournament. Reporting for Griffin News, Andruw Hamilton. Reporting for Griffin News, Andruw Hamilton. Even though they lost to Washburn in the tournament, they still made the NCAA Division II tournament as the 5 seed as they face St. Cloud State in Topeka, Kansas at the Lee Arena tomorrow, March 13th at 8 p.m. Let's go and look at the stats. Going into the tournament, Noah King continues to lead the team in points and assists as he's averaging 15.9 points per game along with 3.3 assists per game. Marko Pavlovic continues to lead the team in rebounds as he's averaging 7.3 rebounds per game, along with leading the team in blocks as he's averaging 1.3 blocks per game. William Kibris leads the team in steals as he's averaging 1.5 steals per game. In women's basketball, they lost to Washburn last Saturday in the quarterfinals of the MIAA tournament with a score of 67-63. Man, something about Washburn being the kryptonite for both basketball teams. Unfortunately, they would not be able to qualify for the NCAA Division II tournament. Let's go and look at the stats for the leaders one more time. For the final time this season for the stat leaders, Mia Morrell finished the team leading the team in points as she's averaging 18.3 points per game. Nakai Harris leads the team in rebounds as she averaged 8.2 rebounds per game. Ana Oliveira Diaz finished the season averaging 5.2 assists per game along with 2.5 steals per game. And Sydney Lewis finished the team in finished the season leading the team in blocks as she averaged 0.94 blocks per game. Moving over to baseball, as the Griffins took the first game of the series against Central Missouri with a score of 10-3, but lost the next 2 games as they got outscored 29 runs to 3. On Tuesday, it was a high-scoring game as the Griffins took on Truman State as the final score wound up being 20-14 Truman State. Yes, I'm still talking about baseball even though it sounded like a football score. Let's go and look at the season stat leaders. So far into the season, Luke Shanahan kind of has himself a little triple crown going on as he's leading the team in batting average, home runs, and RBIs. As his batting average is a .33 average along with 7 home runs and 20 RBIs. Cole Evans leads the team in ERA and strikeouts as he has a 3.53 ERA along with 28 strikeouts. They look to bounce back as their next series starts today as they face Fort Hays State here at Missouri Western at 3 p.m. In softball, they swept Augustana last weekend in the doubleheader with the scores of 9-8 and 4-3. But yesterday, their winning streak came to a halt as they split the doubleheader against Minnesota State Moorhead, as the Griffins took Game 1 in blowout fashion as they won 12-4 in 5 innings. But they would lose a close game in the second one as they lose 1-0. Let's go and look at the stat leaders. Going into their first series of conference play, Sydney Young leads the team in batting average as she has a .365 batting average. Ashlyn Finardi leads the team in home runs as she has 8 home runs. Eva McComas leads the team in RBIs as she has 21 RBIs. And Harley Preding leads the team in both ERA and strikeouts as she has a 2.18 ERA along with 51 strikeouts. The next game is tomorrow, March 14th, as there's a doubleheader against Fort Hays State at 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. here at Missouri Western. Women's tennis was up in Kearney, Nebraska this past weekend as they went 2-0 on the weekend, as they defeated Midland University with a score of 7-0 and Minnesota State Mikado 6-1. Their next match is today as they face Wichita Baptist at 11 a.m. today at Genesis Health Club on Belt Highway. For the track and field team, Mackenzie Garr has the opportunity to finish her season strong as she goes to the NCAA Division II Indoor Track and Field Championships representing Missouri Western. So good luck to her. Well, that's all I have for you today. Be sure to check out our website at www.griffinnews.com, and I'll see you next time.